What's up, everybody, man? This is DJ Rick, and I'm doing my best, man. We are hanging out in Chicago. This is Exxxocita, and it comes around once a year in this part of town and three others, other parts of the world, Other parts of the world being the United States, actually. It's Chicago, it's Miami, it's New Jersey, and it's DC. We're at the biggest and the best expo there is on the planet. And what I mean by that is people are coming. They're going to be supporting all the stars, all the people behind the camera, the producers, the dancers and models. But dig it, though. We also have people that are helping out the industry with the sex work health stuff. They're going to be making sure they're taking the proper test, getting the help that they need if something comes up. And if you got a mental problem or you need some counseling, we got people for that too. I mean, this affects everybody on the planet because we're all sexual beings. You got to talk about it in a positive light, in a positive situation. Again, my name is DJ Rick. I'm the founder and I'm the host of National Sex Day June 9th, 6-month, 9th day holiday 69. And we are getting into our third year. We're getting so much momentum. Thanks to all the fans, thanks to friends, thanks to all the people who've been a part of the support that I have been getting. They don't have to take time to do it out of their own time, but they do. And it's a heartfelt thank you from me, everybody else who is making it what it is. Plain and simple. I have a wonderful little guest here. I'm going to get the camera on her right now. There she is, looking good, y'all. This is Bridget Daniels. She's a hot little woman who knows what she wants, and she comes from my part of the world, too. How you doing, boo-boo? You do better if you talk on the microphone. Pull the torch. You can pull the torch. I gotta say. Are you sure? Are you sure you're doing fabulous? I know it's kind of hard to hear in here. There's a bunch of noise, people. I mean, there's a bunch of noise going on. So I'm going to transition. There we go. There's a bunch of noise happening, but the thing is, it's going to bleed into what's going on. And I want them to understand that when they have something to say, y'all need to listen. I know I am. So, sweetheart, how did you get involved in this business? You were camming, huh? Oh, you did? That's right, guys. She was here last year and just kind of went that way with it. I was at the Miami location, and they said, hey, Miami's cool. Hell, all of it's cool. But when you go to Chicago, it's going to be something else. And I actually saw Miss Bridget, but we didn't speak until later. Did you not know that? Yeah, you passed by me and said, who's that pretty woman? And we've been friends ever since. So when it comes to making content at a place like this, what transpires? Like how, I guess, early you guys book to make your content before you come out to Exxxocita? Yeah, sure. I think that. That's very important. Very important. In fact, it seems like as I've gotten to know more people, and I haven't been doing this for long, that they will run into you or they'll see each other here and there at the smaller one, but when they all come in, like at the after parties, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody, so that kind of gets the name out there too. We get that stuff. So, how many scenes do you think it'd be wise to make while you're here? Because some people are doing so many, and some are doing only a few while they're here. I'm trying not to yell because it's so. It is crazy here. Believe me, it's not her fault. It's the stuff that's around. It's kind of hard to hear in here. So I would say, how many times do you think you're going to book a scene or two per day? Because some people are doing up to 10, some are doing 2. I don't know how you can balance that income here and meet the fans. I see. And that's not a bad number. This is something you can handle, and if there's more time, then you can bring that in. So that's another thing, time management. I want to understand that, or people understand that you don't have to put a lot with a lot of time to have a good product. I witnessed a film today with some friends of mine, and they spend under 30 minutes with theirs. They're going to cut it down and do what they do. But still, in my opinion, you don't need a 2 or 3 hour sex tape for success. Well, you have to allow for that because in any industry, whether it be vanilla or whether it be adult, you will have the time to say, hey, we're going to need an hour. You may not even need it, but if you do what's there, it's rather to overbook than to underbook because you don't want to run out of time. And, you know, you guys lose time, you lose patience, and you lose money from what I understand, too. It makes a lot of sense. My grandma, everybody, my older relatives always say, hey, man, good food take a while to make. Good food take a while to make it. So it takes a while to do what you need to do. And if you have time after that, you can pre-book or rest between scenes. Again, that's also very important. I'm looking at the camera right here. She said she couldn't hear me. We got to blame it on the music back there, man. We're right by the stage, and it is crazy out there. I mean, can you hear the music bumping? See, you heard me that time. Well, I tell you what, we're going to be interviewing people throughout the whole weekend that we're here, and we need to redo this one, that's fine, but I think once we listen to it and see what's going on, if it's so noisy, you're not at fault. Trust me, you're not. We appreciate you spending your time and doing what you can for our podcast and for everybody else who came out here with Sex Worker PR and everybody else from All Red and all those people. So thank you again. We got another podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to be here. I mean, this is Chicago's Chi-Town. My first time here is certainly different than Dallas, I can tell you all that. And my friend's club right here, Club Eden, he's one of my sponsors because, you know, I got to support the Lone Star State. He's got the biggest swingers club in the state of Texas. 3 locations to be exact. So, you want to come and party with us down there? We'd love to have you. Speaking of party, we're going to part with this beauty right here you see on my screen. She's an actress. She's my friend. She's hot as hell. She's as hot as the Texas summer is long. And your name is, sweetheart? Are you sure? Because I heard there was a one and only, and you got to be it, right? I know it's been a while since I've seen you, and you look so marvelous. You kept yourself together. I've been watching your stuff all the 9 months from the last time I seen you to now. And sweetheart, you never change. How do you keep it up? I don't know what that is. You guys share those secrets with us. We don't know what that is either, but you're doing it well. Yes.
I work out all the time. I eat well. I drink lots of water.
Lots of water.
Okay, I'm not.
Aha. I think she lied to us people, but you know what? She can get away with it because she's so damn pretty. Well, I tell you what. Tell them how you got into business and what would you tell somebody how to succeed? A secret or two. To succeed in the business, how would you? Sure.
And that is not easy at all. That's the easy part.
Some people think it's so easy, but it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And you're constantly working. And this job never stops.
Yeah, people, you might take a break and go on summer vacation. Most people in the industry, they don't. It's a continual thing to do. And if you don't make content or take a break, you might lose followers, and you're definitely going to lose some money. that part, So when it comes to working with people, is it an agency that puts you with people, or do you actually handpick the talent that you come across?
Oh, I don't have any experience with everything. I'm very, I have to like the person as a human
Mm-hmm.
to work with them. Like, I just don't get with
Sense.
everybody. Yeah. So, I really become friends with all the people that I work with.
I tell people that the reunion, as they are coming, or they come to these things, the first night, I'm thinking, well, it's going to be a meet and greet, but it's not going to be that. It's like a reunion with everybody. I mean, it's just really a big core of whatever's happening. And then you guys make the plans, you get the rooms, you get your content stuff going. So, do you prearrange before you come here?
Oh, I do because I like to have things. I don't like when stuff goes sideways, but it does happen.
In this business, it will go sideways. That's the truth.
I mean, well, it did for me. I he test because there was an issue with the test. So it sent me back 2 days. I needed sleep, because I was at work.
Let me ask you this: when it comes to the testing and the quote the retest, do you have to pay the fee again, or is it something that is, if it's a fault on them, they take care of it?
So that you have to pay, and then if it was the falls or error on their end, they reimburse you.
People, it's a $300 test. I'm letting everybody know out there that it's not the one that you get at the pharmacy. You walk in, you pop in, and you swab yourself. No, it's more of an intense test. I'm in the military, and I know for a fact Uncle Sam does what he needs just for our troops. But for the industry, they want to take every precaution. So that's costly. You ever get that money back? Yes.
I mean, that's when I sell the content. So it's business right now.
And that's good because people need to understand. And you got to test frequently. That's the thing. It's not just one test.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
So after I go to convention, I will test again right after I get home, just because there's so many people.
Yes.
I would never go home and do whatever week on my test. I'm exposed to a lot here because there's a lot of people looking.
Yeah.
And so I will go home and I'll retest me to make sure I'm still clean. Even though I check everybody's test, you just never know, right?
You never know. You never know in this game. Yep. Just like everything, it's not so, even this business, but every business has a risk to it. And the lower the risk, the better, obviously. And the more people take care of themselves and know each other, then, that's it. So let me ask you this question because I found this out today that a lot of people, they will do the trade for print when it comes to some of the things. And not everything you do here is paid, which I thought every time you did a scene, you got paid. I thought, and I said, nope, I heard it's trade for print sometimes, or you can sell the content and make your own money. Sure. That's the difference.
Content creators make money and sell it the rest of our lives. My kids get my stuff and keep selling my stuff after I'm gone.
Wow. I mean, that's something that those in the business do not know, and those coming in the business should understand. You own your own content, you can do your thing like owning a song. Same thing. You got the rights, you got the royalties to it, you do what you want with it. And you've got your IDs and the paperwork that goes along with that because you're dealing with those situations. So it comes together as a business and not just for pleasure, but hey, man, if you're going to be successful, you got to have a business mentality. I love her thinking, y'all. So I waited a long time to get her in front of my camera, and she finally shows up, and she says, we're going to do this. You're going to be on the other podcast that I do. I want you to know, not just this one, but when we get out of here and go home, we're going to do the one that we normally do for National Sex Day. And I want them to understand that this is not the only time that we will see you. We're going to see your little pretty face more than once this year. I do promise you, man, okay? All right. Appreciate you being here and having a good time. And give them a kiss for the camera one more time. That's what I'm talking about, people. Thank you, dear. Man, when I tell you guys, we keep reaching for a big and bad situation, it gets bigger and it gets better. You know why? Because we're hanging out at Exxxocita. This is 2025 Chicago. I've done everything from checking out the city, the sights, and the food. Man, I gotta find a way to work it up. I heard sex is an exercise. We just might have to put that. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, man, it's DJ Rick. I do what I do. Owner and founder of National Sex Day, the biggest sex holiday on the planet. And we come to the planet of Earth, a place called Illinois, city of Chicago. And we find the biggest, baddest, and the best talent for you guys to talk to. And you know what? Buy their content, support them, whatever you're going to do. Take care of my people, all right? Speaking of taking care, look at that pretty girl that just popped up right there, man. Look at them lips. She keeps moving around the camera and out of my shot. Of all people on camera, she should know better than to get out of frame, but we got to adjust it. I think she's so happy. That's what it is. Tell them your name, sweetheart.
Santa Rose.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I heard a rose has thorns. I was going to ask if you're in Aries, then this is the month for you. So how old are you, sweetheart?
What did you say?
I said, how old are you, sweetheart?
23. I turned, well, I'm 22, but I turned 23 in 7 days. So I'm 22. So.
You know what, man? Don't rush time. Believe me, take all the time you need. My dad has a birthday coming up on Saturday. I'm not going to call his name out, but I will say my father's in his 80s and he's almost in his 90s. He would love to be here. So guess what? You might want to have to blow out his birthday candle. Man, we are being bad in Chi-Town, y'all. And you got to be bad with the birthday girl. So anyway, what's your story? How'd you get into business? What made you come into the business? Or someone said you need to do this? Whatever the story is, we want to know how you started this journey.
Well, honestly, I started watching I actually got unemployed because of COVID. I worked at Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
I am just a sandwich girl, makes the best sandwich at the moment.
Right on.
But yeah, so basically after that, I started dancing, and my mom started getting into social media and everything like that. And then started doing some weekends, and she was doing pretty well. It was just like she started blowing up. She got her first viral video, and was like, I see there's something. I was like, maybe I should start doing this because I was dancing all the time. And I was like, let's try something new. So I kind of started like that. She really did help me a lot along the way. She kind of laid it out for me, but it's nice to be able to have her with me too, doing it, But yeah.
Well, hey, if mom's going to be behind you, then it's got to be something.
Right.
Not many people in this business have their parents say, oh my God, check out my naked baby up there. It's true, I'm just being honest. Some parents are cool like that, some got to work on it. But anyway, so I understand the dancing aspect. When did you do your first movie?
My first move? This is my first move ever, actually. PR sex worker. PR sex work move. My mom had a move last year with the girl Colin, but yeah, I just never been here before. First time ever at Exxxocita. The first time I was ever at ADN was recently too. So just trying to check it out, see how it works. So this is my first move.
No, but I mean your first movie, your first video.
Oh, movie. Haha. Sorry.
I mean, she is in the business. First movie, first camera experience, illegal.
My first movie was. What's my first movie? I don't know. The first big company we were shopping with was So, my first solo was like an Easter solo. I was in a wedding costume. And I did like a fun party. That was pretty cool. But yeah, and then I saw like for a bigger company was Fox with my first like big scene. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. And everybody will ask me, hey, you invented National Sex Day. I said, when are you going to do content? I'm like, I don't have to do content, but they think, oh, it's sex day, everybody's got to do sex. So that's why I asked that question we had the first and stuff like, people, I'm not the one you want to see on video anyway. I promise you. This face cracks mirrors. You do not want to see me on camera. You want to see a pretty face like this right here. That's what I'm talking about. So we will do what we do. So while you're here, have you made some collaborations?
No, I haven't yet, but I'm going to Saturday. I'm going to do a big event. don't know her. I just met her that night. But...
She don't know the name. She said, I'm just going to do it. Okay. If somebody that looks like this or like that,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that movie. So that's what's going to happen then. Is it a boy-girl scene or?
Yeah, boy, girl.
Okay. Oh, it's a threesome.
Yeah. I haven't done like a boy, girl on camera yet.
That's on camera. But in real life, no, I'm not going to call you out like that's called practice, getting you ready for the drop. Okay, that's what was happening with that. Sometimes that's what you got to do, you know. So if you are going to do stuff like that and, you know, have these different scenes, what has been the favorite scene you've done so far?
I did it one where I got to jump on a trampoline before. That was freaking cool. Like, really cool. I was just jumping because I did cheer gymnastics and stuff, so I'm very, like, flexible. And so it was really nice. I got to, like, jump around and like, really fun. I didn't get stuck on the trampoline though, which I'm really sad about. But I got to jump on it before.
You want to jump on the trampoline and get jumped, man. I mean, you know, movements are up and down anyway, so, you know, that's what I'm talking about. So you do what you do to make a bad. Do you happen to have a fan page or a Facebook or a social media site that people can find your stuff?
I have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a TikTok. So my Instagram is Vanna Rose, V-A-A, and then A-R-O-S-E-E. Twitter is just Vanna Rose, TV. Positive. And then my TikTok is VANNAROSEEE. So all Vanna Rose. I have an OnlyFans too. Playtime with Vanna Rose is my VIP, and then VannaRose.tv is my free page. I have Fancy too. Fancy and Many. Hold on, I'm like not sure about it.
She got more than one page, so I mean, I thought she had one or two. Sorry to get you all that, but you got more places to find.
Vanna Rose TV, Many Vanna Rose TV, Twitter Vanna Rose TV. Yeah, and then what was my Twitter? Oh yeah, Vanna Rose TV.
You mean you don't know your own stuff by now?
I honestly just did so many different things, so it's like it's always like one extra B, one extra A, like that.
Hey, baby, believe me, it happens to the best of us. But you're learning, and that's the thing. You know, you put it together. They can find you. You know, I've got to tell people they can find me also at, you know, a place I'm gonna get when we get, you know, from the camera. But yeah, social media is gonna work for you. Social media, they will find you. So we want to wish you good luck. Having a great time here at the bus. Oh, she's. Y'all saw. Y'all see what she did to that microphone? I mean, I don't mind. The microphone certainly don't mind, but it's getting the best of both worlds over there. Yeah, we like it like that. I appreciate you being a part of this.
Follow her, follow me, follow this spot.
Slide it up. Check me out at SexDays.org at Twitter and National Sex Day at Blue Sky. And you can also go to X Videos.
SexDays.org, you guys.
SexDays.org, the main fight. We will see you next time. Thank you, sweetheart. Good luck to you. Hey, folks, DJ Rick, and we are still at the madness. What is good madness? It is good madness because we are in Chicago. We are at the very tippy top of the city. We're at this convention center, and this is the first day, and I mean, the pictures that I'm posting on my social medias doesn't even show you what's going to happen later on today and or tomorrow, the big day, Saturday. I'm dating the show right now because it's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild. Thanks for tuning in. This is my podcast, and we're not finished yet. I'm bringing you some of the best talent, the best pros in front and behind the camera, and I got a little special treat for you. So this lovely little nugget comes from the state Lone Star somewhere. It's a big state, so you can't find her. There's 30 million Texans. Good luck. But we're going to give you guys what she looks like and her big smile and what she does for the industry. You see that smile right there in the camera? Bam. This is the lovely Lauren. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing well, thank you. And I apologize for my voice because I've been yelling over this awesome.
People, everybody's been yelling over the madness, the bands, the DJs, the music. I know things echo in big places, but I didn't think the acoustics were that bad in here. But it is loud, and the people talking and chattering and cheering, which you hear behind me, it's a contest. It's crazy, but that just adds to what goes on. Wait till tomorrow. it's not going to be anything nice. Well, yes, it will. We're going to like it. So back to the lovely Lauren, my good friend. What got you interested in the business? She got a mask, people. She got something that a lot of performers wear, and it's actually a fetish kind of a thing. It's not unusual, but here's what it looks like right here. It just came off. I mean, some people can't hide, and some people they know they can't hide, but they go wear it anyway. Some people are really good at concealing their identity. It's all a part of it. I mean, some people don't want to know, some people want to guess. And that's the thing. Well, who are we to stop you? Anyway, we're throwing out the mask, Lauren. So because of that lifestyle, you guys decided to take it up. So did he insist or help you do it, or you say, I'm going to do it and I need your support? Well, I hope you heard that last part because it's starting to get so loud in here. And these mics are more direct, I think, than non-directional, more of an omnidirectional kind of, or unidirectional, excuse me. If you know about audio. But if not, we'll get you do it again. It's the beauty of being here on the first day. I didn't get the sheet that I was supposed to get, but see, you get through it the best way you can. And I get through it the best way I can find it. Again, bam, her picture there. My good friend Lauren. So, are you looking at working at some of the bigger companies, or just keep doing those things as you see it yourself and be self-produced? Private Society is actually one of my premier sponsors, and I met them through a mutual friend. And when I called them and said, "Hey, we're going to financially help you. We're going to put you out there," and they give me the performers to talk to. When I get back home, we're going to be talking more with them because I have the time to do so. The Private Society, y'all got it on there. Love Eden, you got it. Sex Work PR, just behind me. Y'all got it too. Everybody's been a part of this. We appreciate that. So, mainstream, you got your own stuff. What are some of the fetishes or things you like to do on camera? Yeah. I tell you, she's got the loveliest smile. Look at that smile, y'all. I swear. It just comes through. It just shines on her personality. That's something else. And people are coming out with more things that they're going to experiment sexually. Again, we don't tell you to do it or not to do it. We're saying if you do, there may be a formula to it or a way of doing it. As an owner of Anal Sex Day and Oral Sex Day, the purpose of that was you have to do certain things correctly. You can get hurt. You can't get infections. You can not, you're going to do it. You say, oh my God, I did it wrong. I had a good friend who had a bad surgery, or not a bad surgery, a bad experience, and had to go through surgery for anal sex that went wrong. So again, we tell people the educational aspect of these things for your benefit. We want you to have good sexual health. Sex is healthy. Understand that, people. Your sex life dictates a lot of things that goes on in your personal life. So, when you doing all the stuff now, you're bringing it to the people, and you're a new face, and we're throwing out the mesh, you're getting a big following out there. What are your links so people can follow you on your content? Yes, you do. And I took some stuff and tagged you earlier. I hope you saw that on X. It's true. Again, the other first people we talked to, we said the same thing. They come here and they'll collab with people who are here. They know who they are. They make those connections. So, you see a familiar face every 2 or 3 months, and you know how you're going to perform. There you go. Seriously, it will still sell. You just have to add different costumes or a different look. But trust me, people, that is part of the industry, and it's not a bad way of doing things. So, you must, my friend, see it when I tagged you in. She don't know nothing about that red dress she wore last night, this party that was going on. I tagged her with some other things on her very kind stuff. And with me doing that, I'm not trying to get in trouble. If she may be smiling at me, but I'm pretty sure she can kick my ass. Well, thanks a lot, man. If she wasn't pretty, man, it's called pretty privilege. She's pretty, so she's privileged. If she'd have been ugly, she wouldn't have been on this broadcast. I don't play that. Oh, you're very smart. And sometimes a smart ass. But we love it when she comes out of the bag just like that, people. So, we are happy to have her be a part of this. You saw her links, so check it out. Go to sexdays.org, which is the website. Go see me at sexdays.org on X. I'm also on Blue Sky. I'm also on I almost forget where I am. It's been so long tonight. YouTube and also XBiz for a different video portion of what we got today. Also part of National Sex Day. That's what it's all about, people. Thank you. Love you. See you guys again next time.